All right, here we are, softball fans. Sorry, a little late. Some of us have to work. It is the Monsters, is the home team against the Stingers. Stingers are in yellow, up to bat first. They've got 1 run in, 1 out. Runners at second and third. No balls and 1 strike on this batter. It has been sent to me. I have not had a chance to record who's who, though. We'll get there. We'll get there. So for the changeup, misses. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is the final day of league play here at Gillette Road Middle School. There's a ground ball to the pitcher. Throw to first gets thrown away. That's going to allow 1 run, 2 runs to score. As that ball gets retrieved, and the runner's going to make it all the way to third base. So it is 3-0 with the runner on third. Monsters have had better days, for sure. Sophia Menerich on the mound. First pitch swung on, fouled. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. Strike 2. So this is Coates, the left fielder. Here's the 0-2 from Sophia. That one misses. Ball 1. So this is Keelan Coates, as I'm able to deduce from the crowd. Pitch high, ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Keelan Coates. Runner at third, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 from Sophia. Swung on, a little punch out to Rose at short. No play at third. So L6 for out number 2. That'll bring up number 23, the pitcher. Carmen is her last name. First pitch in there, strike 1. That one misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 to Carolyn from Sophia. High, ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. That one misses for a ball. Here comes the runner from third, and safe at home. And it is 4-0 as Heidi comes in to score. So full count to Carolyn. Three-one. Low, ball 4. Carolyn works herself a walk. So with 2 outs and a runner on first, here is Miller, the first baseman. Jordan hits this one to short. Fielded by Rose at short. Stumbles. Throw to first is not in time. Runners at first and second. We'll give Jordan Miller an infield single on that one. That'll bring up, I believe it's Galeff. Timeout call as the runner on second needs to tie her shoe. It's a good opportunity for everybody to check their shoelaces. Mine are not tied, but I'm wearing Crocs. It's a totally different scenario. Here's the first pitch from Sophia. Misses outside, ball one. And that one hit her. Bases loaded. I think it caught her helmet. That'll bring up Oppenheimer now. Recently made famous. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Oppenheimer. One misses, ball one. Runner coming home is safe, and the ball is thrown at her. And that's 5 runs. So the Stingers pick up 5. Coming up for the Monsters, it's Rose, Estelle, Riley, and Ella coming to bat. All right, Monsters are ready. Here is Rose. First pitch to Rose, swung on. Ground ball gets by the pitcher, goes to second base. Throw over is in time for out number 1. It's a good hustle by Rose, but just missed it by a step. So with 1 out, that brings up Estelle Dallin. Estelle shows bunt, pops it straight up, and the catcher grabs it. Out number 2. That brings up Riley Trude. That might be the worst bunt of the year for Estelle. Riley swings to the first pitch. It bounces back up and over. Strike one. No balls and one strike on Riley Trude. That pitch is up and out, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Carolyn. High, ball 2, 2-1. That one bounces, ball 3. 3-1 to Riley Trude. That pitch is high, ball 4. So Riley works a 2-out walk. That brings up Ella Persegin. First pitch to Ella, that's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for the Monsters. After 1 inning of play, they trail 5-0. Coming up in the top of the 2nd inning for the Stingers, it's Oppenheimer will come back in the box, then Nelson, then top of the order, Palco, Arthur, Monroe, and Knapp coming up. All right, in steps Danica Oppenheimer. First pitch low, ball 1. One-0 from Sophia, swing and a miss, strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Danica Oppenheimer. Oh, and it hit her. Well, Sophia's not afraid to take that inside edge of the plate. Which will help her in the long run. However, with a runner on first, that first pitch to Nelson is a called strike. Go 1 is a ball, 1-1. That pitch misses for a ball. Two balls and 1 strike on Nelson. That one in there, call, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 from Sophia. Changeup drifts high. Ball 3, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 from Sophia. In there, call, strike 3. Nelson goes down looking as Sophia blows one by her. That'll bring up Palco, the leadoff hitter, number 26. And that pitch in there for a strike. That one hit. Oh, just out of the reach of Mila's glove. That goes into right field. Scooped up by Chloe and thrown in. Runners are now at first and second. And that'll bring up Anna with runners at first and second and 1 out. Swing and a miss at the first pitch, strike 1. That one swung on, fouled off at the plate, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Arthur. Here's the pitch from Sophia. Swings at one that she had to jump at. Strike 3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Monroe with 2 outs. Monroe's the catcher. First pitch sent towards right field just over Mila's head. Picked up by Chloe. She's going to throw home. Oh, throw is nearly in time. McKenzie just not able to grab and hold on to that ball and apply the tag. So run scores. It was a nice toss in by Chloe. Oppenheimer comes around to score. That'll bring up Knapp, the shortstop for the Stingers. The run in, 2 outs and 2 on. Sophia sets and deals. Swung on, pops straight up. McKenzie right there makes the grab. Out number 3. So the Stingers are able to plate 1. And after 1.5, they lead 6-0. Coming up in the bottom of the second inning for the Monsters, it's Aria, Mila, Maddie, McKenzie, and Chloe coming to bat. right, warm-ups are done. Here is Aria. Swings at the first pitch from Carolyn and fouls it off. Strike one. It's the 0-1 to Aria. Low, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One just out of my reach. 1 and 2. Doesn't even roll back down the hill towards me. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Aria. Call, strike 3. Questionable, potentially high, but out number 1. That'll bring up Mila Dempsey to the plate. First pitch swung on, grounded, foul. Strike 1. Mila swings at that one, underneath it, foul straight back. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Carolyn to Mila. Hacks at another one, foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 from Carolyn. And just behind that one, strike 3 for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Maddie Weller. First pitch to Maddie. Swung on, ground ball right back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. So the Monsters go down 1-2-3 in their half of the second inning. Coming up in the top of the third for the Stingers, it's their 5, 6, 7 batters, Drockenberg, and Keelan Coates, Carolyn Carmen, Jordan Miller in the third. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services for all of your interior and exterior, residential, commercial, and industrial cleaning needs. ExteriorCleaning315.com and Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in His glory. All right, warm-ups are done. In steps Heidi Drockenberg. First pitch high, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Heidi Drockenberg. That one is sent out into the outfield. Maddie Weller there to make the grab for out number 1. So with 1 out, that'll bring up Keelan Coates. Here's the pitch from Sophia. Swung on, ground ball to third. Fielded by Riley over to first in time for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up the pitcher, Carolyn Carmen. First pitch from Sophia, drilled right at Mila, leaps and grabs to make out number 3. That was a very efficient inning. 1, 2, 3 on about 5 or 6 pitches, I think. Coming into the bottom of the 3rd inning, Monsters still trail 6-0. Coming to bat, it's the 8, 9, 10, and 11 batters. Mackenzie, Chloe, McCarthy, Sophia, and then it's the top of the order for the CNY Monsters. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 3rd, leading it off, the Monsters catcher, Mackenzie. First pitch to Big Mac, low and in the dirt, ball 1. And it is 1-1. A little chopper down third base line, goes foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Carolyn. That's high, ball 2. Yeah, so Tammy, the Monsters are 12U, but we play in a 14U league, so the Stingers are a 14U team. This allows them to win 12U tournaments over the weekends. They're also second year 12U, so this is going to be their league or their age group next year. Yeah, Tammy, this is that field. And it looks, this is the best I've seen this field, number 5, ever. And that pitch misses outside, ball 1. So Mackenzie struck out. Here is Chloe. High, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to Chloe. Just misses outside, ball 3. Even the umpire had to think about that one. Low and inside, ball 4. Chloe works herself a 4-pitch walk. That brings up McCarthy now with Chloe on first. It's low for a ball. Chloe teasing off of first. Here's the 1-0 to McCarthy. Swing and a miss, strike one. One ball and one strike to McCarthy. Runner on first, one out. Swing and a miss, strike two. Chloe's safe at first base. Estella's hitting second now. And she's playing left field so far. One's low and in a dirt ball, two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Estelle tried bunting her first at bat, and it popped straight up right to the catcher. Like it was almost impossible for the catcher to not catch that little pop up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. McCarthy down swinging. That'll bring up Sophia, the Monsters pitcher, with 2 outs. Sophia will be, Chloe will be off and running on contact. That one's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Sophia. High, ball 1. And Chloe's going to take off to second. Round and look. Ball gets thrown back to the pitcher. Chloe will stay at second base. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. Pitch to Sophia. In there, called. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 to Sophia. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for the Monsters. At the end of 3, it is 6-0 in favor of the Stingers. Coming up for the Stingers, it's their 8, 9, 10, 11 batters. Jordan Miller, Kara, I think it's Gleff, Oppenheimer, Nelson, and then the top of the order. Yeah, Tammy, so Estella's the second fastest girl on the team, and she loves to bunt. So here's Jordan Miller at the plate. First pitch called, strike 1. There's the 0-1 from Sophia. Swung on, ground ball to third. Throw over the first is in time, out number 1. So with 1 out, that brings up Kara, I think it's Gleff. Pitch, ground ball to Riley again. She tosses straight back over to McCarthy. Out number 2. The Stingers might want to pick a different place in the field to hit the ball to. With 2 outs, that brings up Oppenheimer. First pitch fouled, strike 1. Oppenheimer hits one out into center field, picked up by Maddie Weller. She's got herself a 2-out single. And that'll bring up Nelson. So 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Nelson. Inside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, ripped into right field, and Chloe makes the grab! Out number 3. So I am not exactly sure where the Stingers are from. They're from nearby, though. Somewhere in the Syracuse area here. I know one of the guys, and I don't know, he lives in Syracuse somewhere. Anyway, it was a sweet grab. Chloe's. We got some all-star players on this Monster team. They've been together for a few years, and it shows. So that was the top of the 4th inning. My apologies for not changing that over sooner. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th, it's the top of the order. Rose, Estelle, Riley, Ella, and Aria all coming to bat. All right, warm-ups are completed. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning, here's Rose Douglas. First pitch to Rose, popped up. Second base player back and leaps to make the grab. Out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Estelle Dallin to the plate. Here's the first pitch to Estelle. Swung on, chopped foul right at the plate. Here's the 0-1 to Estelle. Low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Dallin. The Weezinator. Weezer. Swung on, chopped down third base line, and that just rolls foul. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now for Estelle. Here's the pitch from Carolyn. Swung on, ground ball to short, throw over the first, in time for out number 2. Still hustle, but she hit the ball just a tad too hard, I guess. 6-3 goes the put out for out number 2. That'll bring up Riley Trude. Riley holds up on that first pitch. It is high for a ball. Here's the 1-0 to Riley. Swung on, sent up. Center fielder underneath it. Makes the grab just barely, but makes the catch. And the Monsters go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. So with a 6-0 lead into the top of the 5th, coming up, it's the top of the order for the Stingers, Palco, Arthur, Monroe, and Knapp. Due up next. All right, here is McKenna to lead it off for the Stingers. First pitch misses for a ball. Hey, where do you guys practice out of? Oh, at FM? Okay. Swung on, ground ball chopper to third. That was a fair ball. So no outs and a runner on first in the form of Palco. Brings up Anna Arthur. Swung on, chopped, foul. Hit her foot in the box there. It's a dead ball. It's foul. Strike one. Swung on, popped up. Second base. Oh. Throw to second, not in time. Safe at first and second. So a little bit of confusion there at second base. This is unusual for the Monsters, I'll tell you that. These girls, while playing in a 14U league, actually have been doing rather well. They have a winning record. I'm going to say they lose to the second-year 14U teams, but beat the first-year 14U teams, which is pretty good since they are a second-year 12U team. The pitch is high for a ball. Ball gets away from McKenzie. Both runners advance on the play. Runners at second and third for Monroe. That one is hit hard into center field. Picked up by Weller. She throws it into Rose. Quick action by Maddie Weller enables the bases to remain loaded. Nobody able to come home on that play. So with the bases loaded and no out, here's the cleanup hitter, the shortstop, number 13, Knapp. Conversation in the pitcher circle between Coach Dave as pitcher, second, and shortstop players. He's just looking to settle him down a little bit. Like I said, they are formidable players in their own here. So some of the things that have been occurring are completely abnormal for them. Some of it could be the heat. It's like 93 degrees out and like 103% humidity. Quite disgusting. So 1 ball and no strikes on Knapp. Bases loaded, no outs. Pitch from Sophia in there. Strike 1. All right, you know what? I take that back. A run did score. I'm an idiot. 7-0. No balls and 2 strikes? I thought there was a ball in there. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch from Sophia. To Knapp. Changeup. She tries sitting on it. Can't quite pull the trigger at the right moment. Strikeout. Out 1. So now 1 out and runners at second and third. Here's Heidi Drockenberg. That's in there. Call strike 1. Swung on, ground ball at third. Riley throws to first for 1. Play it home in time. Nice double play to end the inning and keep the run away. 5-3-2. Goes that double play. So the Stingers are able to pick up 1 run after getting the first 3 batters on. And after 4.5 innings of play, they lead 7-0. Coming up for the Monsters in the bottom of the 5th inning, Ella, Aria, Mila, and Maddie. Team, Estelle's, they are a 12U team. The team in yellow is the Stingers out of FM, and they are a 14U team. Stingers lead 7-0. Here's Ella Persegin at the plate. First pitch swinging, strike 1. A little late on that one, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Ella. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one a little short, ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Ball is dropped, and she is tagged immediately by the catcher. So Ella down swinging for out number one. That'll bring up Aria. Aria went down looking her first plate appearance. Aria hits this one through the infield. Fielded by the center fielder, and Aria's got herself a one-out single here in the bottom of the fifth inning. That's the first hit of the game for the Monsters. If you're looking to make a hit with your next gift, get something personalized from Two Broke Moms. Two Broke Moms, Main Street in Pulaski. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. Inside, ball two, 2-0 to Mila. Here's the 2-0 to Mila Dempsey. High, ball three. Three and 0 to Mila. That's called strike one. The 3-0 count, I'd let it go by me too. So here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Carolyn has battled back to a full count against Mila. That's ball four. Runners at first and second now for Maddie Weller. Maddie grounded out to the pitcher her first plate appearance. Time for her to get a hit. Pitch inside, ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 1-1 to Maddie. Swung on, hit, right at shortstop, throw to second. Oh, falls out of the second base player's hand to avoid the double play. Great job diving back by Aria, putting the pressure on. So with 2 outs and runners at first and second, here comes Big Mac. Swing and a miss, strike one on McKenzie. Throw back at first, not in time. On the throw, Aria takes off and goes to third. Nice heads-up base running by Aria Heath. So no balls and 1 strike. That'll enable Mila to take second. That one's fouled off, strike two. No balls and 2 strikes on McKenzie. Call, strike three. And that'll do it for the Monsters. They get as far as third base. They threaten but do not convert. After 5 innings of play, the Monsters trail 7-0. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for the Stingers, it's Coates, Carmen, Miller, and Gleff coming up. right, warm-ups are done. Here's the first pitch. To Coates, it's a ball. Sophia gets herself set on the pitcher's plate. Deals that one, is hit through shortstop. Keelan's going to round first. Ball comes into Mila. She's in with a nice, clean single. So with the runner on first, here's the pitcher, Carolyn Carmen. Pitch is low and into dirt. That's going to allow Coates to take second. So no outs, runner on second. 1 ball, no strikes on Carolyn Carmen. Another low one, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 from Sophia. Swung on, ground ball to first. McCarthy plays it herself. Runs over towards the pitcher. Challenging Coates at third. 1 out. Coates moves over the third. That brings up Jordan Miller. Jordan's 1 for 2. A ground out and a single. First pitch high, ball 1. Here's the pitch from Sophia. High and outside, ball 2, 2-0. McKenzie doing a great job of snagging that ball out of the air. Otherwise, Coates would have come home to score. Here's the 2-0. Call, strike 1. Two balls and 1 strike. 1 out. Jordan Miller. Outside, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 from Sophia. Misses, ball 4. So Miller's on first with a walk. Runners at the corners and 1 out for Kara Gleff, the right fielder. Carrie got hit by a pitch and grounded out to third in her 2 plate appearances. Here she is with an RBI opportunity. One's low for a ball. No play at home. Jordan advances to second. It is 8-0 in favor of the Stingers. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, fouled off, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 from Menrick. Swung on, fouled at the plate, strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second. Here's the pitch to Gleff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So now with 2 outs, that brings up Danica Oppenheimer. Danica is hit by a pitch and hit a hard single. First pitch ground ball to third, fielded by Riley. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. Riley making magic happen over at the hot corner. 1 run comes across, and after 5.5 innings, the Stingers lead 8-0. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Chloe, McCarthy, Sophia, and then top of the lineup, Rose, Estelle, and Riley. All right, Chloe's at the plate, ready to work some damage. Chloe walked her first plate appearance. First pitch is low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Call, strike 1. That pitch is high, ball 2. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Chloe. Called, strike 2. It's a full count to Chloe. Check swing, not able to hold up. Strike 3. Strike 3 for Chloe. Out number 1 for the Monsters. That'll bring up McCarthy. First pitch to McCarthy, low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Carolyn. Called, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Pitch McCarthy, hit down right field line, just foul. Strike number 2. An exciting strike, but a strike nonetheless. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, it hit her in the head. No, McCarthy tried to get a hit. Instead, she got hit. Either way, ends up on first base. The runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Sophia Minerick. I believe he called ball. Swung on, fouled off, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was a hard foul ball. Strike 2. Good thing it didn't come more this way. I would have eaten that one. You'd pulling one of my teeth out of that ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Sophia hits this one. Ground ball. Bobble by the first base player. Oh. Questionable if that ball was actually in her glove when it was on that base or not, but that's an out for Sophia. She does move the runner over. And it has been overturned. Sophia safe at first base, saying the first baseman touched the safety base, not the actual base. The safety base is for the runner. And that was the right call. She did touch the safety base only. That first pitch to Rose is high, ball 1. That one misses, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one's high, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Pitch to Rose. Swung on. Popped up left field, and it gets missed. It was over her head. 1 run scores. And the Monsters make it on the board with their last batter. We've run out of time. This one ends in an 8-1 victory, but one could only assume more innings, and we could have come back and won this one. From field number 5 at the Gillette Road Middle School, home of the Gillette Road 2023 Summer Softball League. This one ends in a Stingers victory, 8-1 over the Monsters. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.